Alright guys, so here's the very long overdue video of me showing you guys how I created the fire effect on my hands. On the previous video that I did, I've been getting a lot of questions about it, and now I'm gonna show you here on a very simple step-by-step guide on how I did it and how you can do it as well at home without requiring anything fancy or any type of crazy setups. All you need is a picture of yourself with your hands out like this. Doesn't necessarily have to be on a green screen or a blank wall. You could do this anywhere. It does help if you do a green screen or a blank wall. I feel the editor does a much better job at picking up your hands when there isn't so much stuff in the background. So if you can pick a empty wall or just a simple color wall, you're gonna get a much better production out of your outcomes. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. I took a simple picture of myself just on this basic black wall behind me. We're gonna put that on Runway. We're gonna put in some prompts, and I'm gonna show you what's possible with Runway and creating fire effects on your hands or your body or wherever you desire. You could even light up a whole building if you want, but for now we're gonna keep it simple, just a simple fire on hands. So here we go. I'm here on the Runway dashboard right now. All you have to do is go to generate a video. Now you could use whatever option up here you prefer, if either Gen 3 Alpha Turbo or Gen 3 Alpha. You will get a better production out of Gen 3 Alpha, but Alpha Turbo uses less credits and it is faster. So let's try out Turbo first. We are in Gen 3 Alpha Turbo. Now I am going to pick a picture that I took earlier. I'm just gonna load it into Runway. And as you can see, it's just a simple picture of me standing there with my hands open like this. This is where the fire is going to be created on my hands. So now that the picture is uploaded, we're gonna come down here and on the prompt, we're gonna start out giving it a very simple, basic prompt, which is create fire on my hands. Something that simple. We're gonna see what that gives us, and then I'll show you how to produce a more complex prompt that will give us a much better production. But for now, we're just gonna start out simple, stupid. So let's write down here on the bottom, create fire on hands. Just a simple prompt. Let's see what that gives us. 5 seconds, generate. While that loads, I'm going to put in a prompt that I got off of ChatGPT. Now here's a little bro tip. You can go to ChatGPT, go to the GPTs section and look for Runway. Let me look at, it's gonna be the Runway Magic Prompt. Download that GPT, and what that does is it creates badass prompts for you that are fully detailed, controls the cameras, and it'll give you a much more better production overall in the end. So if you want to get better quality pictures, make sure you get this GPT on Runway Magic Prompt. So to show you the type of prompts that you get from this GPT, this is the one that I got for creating fire on my hands. And as you can see, it is a lot more detailed. Dynamic close-up shot, the camera zooms in on hands as flames ignite and dance around the fingers. Casting a warm glow, the fire flickers and wraps around the hands with realistic, vivid orange and red hues. Sparks fly off, creating a dramatic effect in a dimly lit environment. Smoke subtly rises, adding intensity to the scene. Hyper-realistic, cinematic lighting, dynamic motion. That's gonna give you a hell of a much better video. Check it out. I'm gonna generate that one as well. As we can see, the first one has been done. Let's see what it gave us. Now remember, a lot of times you're not gonna get what you want on the first attempt. You're gonna have to do at least 10, 15 attempts sometimes before you finally get what you want. That's just what AI is right now. AI is still in the very early stages. It hasn't been perfected yet. With time, it will get better. Just don't get disappointed if you don't get what you want on your first attempt. I rarely ever get what I want on the first try. I always have to put the same prompt at least 3 to 5 times, rerun it, and then I'll finally get something that I like or that I'm a little bit more comfortable with. So here's the first attempt. And I can already tell this is gonna be a bad one, see? It just puts the hands out, there's no fire. This was a bad one, so you just gotta rerun it again and hope you get what you want on the next one. So let's try the much more detailed prompt here. There we go. Now we're getting something good here. It's a weak fire, weak flame. I like how the background is darkening with smoke on the back. All in all, I'm happy for that first attempt. So you see, it's very important that you go highly detailed on your prompts, because the more information you give on the prompt, the better the outcome will be. A lot of times when you just put something basic like the first prompt that we did, you will get something good. So it's a hit or miss with that. But again, if you take the time to actually put a very detailed prompt, you're gonna get a much better effect. So as you can see, just off of a simple picture of me going like this and a good prompt, which is probably the most important part, you can create some very good videos off of this. So right here, this is just the first attempt. Let's rerun it again and see what we get. Let's rerun this same attempt right here. Let's see if there's anything I can change to maybe get a little different video maybe. No, for the most part I like it. Let's rerun it again and see what happens. Sometimes on the third or fourth attempt is when you'll really get that real, true, vivid fucking video that you're gonna be very happy with. So here we are on the second attempt with this very detailed prompt. And as you can see, this one seems to have a bit stronger flame. It's getting a little bit better. I like it. I like how it darkens the background. The smoke, it just adds a lot more to the feeling. All in all, that's pretty good. So let's see if I could create my whole body on fire now. Let me go to ChatGPT, get a very detailed prompt for that, and let's see what that gives us. All right, we got the prompt from ChatGPT, of course, the Runway Magic Prompt GPT. Now we're taking that over to Runway. And this one, all I did is I prompted on ChatGPT, light me up on fire. Well, when you put down the prompts on ChatGPT, you don't have to be too detailed. That's what I like about it. Just give it the basic information of what you want in your video, and the GPT will create a very long, complex prompt for you that will be easy to transfer over to Runway and give you the effect that you want. So you could go very simple with your prompt on ChatGPT, and you will get your more complex prompt that you can then process to Runway, and Runway will do the rest of the work for you. So let's run this one, let's see what it gives us. This one was a scene that starts in a medium shot of a person suddenly engulfed in flames. Fire spreading rapidly across their body. The flames are vivid and intense, with orange and yellow hues flickering and casting dramatic shadows. And the video is ready. Let's see what it gives us. Yeah, another fail. So as you can see, a lot of times, like I said, you're not gonna get what you want on your first try. You just gotta keep rerunning it. I know it gets costly after a while. The credits on Runway are not cheap, unfortunately. Hopefully this is something Runway will fix over time. But I mean, if you have the money and you want to invest, it's not a very bad investment, because like I said, this is something that you can use to impress your friends and family, and a lot of times make money out of, because if you start making videos of this, with your friends, family, of their hands on fire, which is what I'm doing. A lot of times you'll see they'll pay you, even if it's just a quick $5 or $10. If they're paying you $5, $10 for these little 5-second videos of them with their hands on fires, those $5, $10 will pay for your Runway credits. So if you can do that for maybe 5 to 10 friends and you're charging, let's say $10 per video, so 10 friends at $10, that's $100. That'll pay for your Runway subscription of the month, plus a lot more credits if you want to add, so that you can continue making more videos and you can continue practicing, you can continue getting better and start utilizing this platform for business. As I am doing, I'm reaching out to a lot of people. I'm letting them know I can create some very crazy, eye-catching, one-of-a-kind videos for them, for their content creation. And man, it's catching fire. People are highly impressed when you do this for them. You wouldn't believe the type of responses I get when I do these videos, especially the people that are still have no idea what AI is or what it can do. And you just send them a random video of them with their hands on fire or them vomiting black blood or doing something crazy. They're gonna be, their minds will be blown away. They're gonna be like, whoa, what the hell? How the hell did you do that? Like, I need to know, like, can you make another video of me doing this? Can you make a video of me doing this? And the requests will start coming in like crazy. You can start charging cheap at first while you're learning, $5, $10. With time, start scaling up in price and, start doing more crazier stuff that you can then start charging more, start getting into the hundreds. If you want to start getting into little short films or comic style, videos, there's the boundaries are huge, man. There's so much you could do with this. So this is just to give you a basic idea. I don't want to make this video too long. So hopefully you got the basic gist of how to do this and how you can use Runway, prompt to video to create this effects for you. I will be doing a lot more videos like this in the future, showing you how you could do a lot more other things, like the one that I did of me eating, where I created a prompt of me holding this skull and worms were coming out of the skull and I started eating them. And it's all kinds of crazy shit that you could do with this AI generators, man. It's so much eye-catching stuff. It's stuff that you can take to your content creation and really just wow your fans, wow your viewers. They're going to be impressed. You're gonna be at a much higher echelon than the rest of the content creators out there. People are gonna be a lot more shocked and surprised by your stuff. It's more eye-catching and you're gonna have that leverage over them because most of them are not utilizing AI yet. A lot of them are gonna come into it very late. You're coming into it early right now, learning like I am, and man, us early birds are definitely gonna reap the fucking benefits of all this. So, hope you liked the video. Make sure you subscribe and I'll make sure to keep coming back constantly, showing you more of this crazy stuff that AI can do and how you can level up your content creation and we all grow together. Let's make it happen.